everybody? Today we are back with another video, a reaction video, of course. All right, so I came across this video on my news feed, and it caught my attention because I actually caught the shivers when I seen the title. Okay, it didn't sit well with me, and when you all see the video for yourselves, it won't sit well with you either. Okay, we all like to go out to eat. We all like to do our little bit of door dashing. And when you discover what's actually being done behind the scenes, baby, let me tell you something. It changes your mindset forever when it comes to these food establishments, okay? So let's get into this video. Let's see what they're talking about. Let's go.
Agriculture now stepping in after video of employees playing beauty shop inside a local Crumbl Cookies goes viral.
Natisha Lance found out what comes next for the shop, and she's joining us now live with more on that. Natisha?
Well, John, food safety is nothing to play with, which is why the Department of Agriculture is taking what many of us saw on that viral video inside this Crumbl Cookies seriously.
Like dyeing your hair? Well, it's not. Is that a person?
Watching the unexpected for the first time, we showed people.
Not is that a person. It didn't even throw me off when he said, are they dyeing her hair? But is that a person? That's wild. That's wild to say, but I'll leave that one be. Let's focus on the situation at hand, right? For you to be dyeing your hair inside of a food establishment is diabolical. Especially when you work there. Meaning you're actually behind the scenes, right? It's like, where do you wash your hair? Where are you setting up shop? And where are you actually doing this process? Okay? Because there's food everywhere. There's ingredients everywhere. There's utensils everywhere. Where are you doing these things? We have to see this live in action.
Outside the Crumbl Cookies on South Kings Drive, this now viral video of one employee appearing to do another.
Come on, Keisha. Come on, Keisha. What we doing, girl? Nah, for real. This is nasty. This is nasty. This is nothing to be proud of. Right? You're in clear view. You're out in the open. So this goes to show that you're reckless. You don't care. You're entitled to do, well, you think you are entitled to do just about whatever, right? Self-entitlement, self-proclaimed entitlement. I don't think that they made a smart move by covering their faces, because these people are not going to have their jobs. Matter of fact, I think they probably lost their jobs at this point. Like, this made the news, okay? And other establishments needs to see who these people are, because you will not get hired in my place of business. You will not. You will not be getting your scalp grease here, buddy. Okay? I don't think the news, regardless of if it's a liability issue with, people getting sued because of, their faces being exposed. So what? So what? This is disgusting. You need to be exposed. And that's just something that has to be understood. Let's go.
Others here inside the bakery Monday night. The video was taken by a man from outside the store before going in.
Why are they doing that in the open like that?
Miana Harrison stopped us during her walk to say she'd seen the video on TikTok and was shocked.
Oh my God. I'm glad I never came here.
The shop last received an inspection from the Department of Agriculture in May 2025. At the time, 2 observations were noted, including uncovered product found sitting around. No action was taken by the agency.
So, I don't know how that goes with food inspections and stuff, but how many complaints do you have to have in order to get a food inspection? Because people just be on Google and Yelp just making reviews just out of the sky. Like, that simple one where it says food products was uncovered. Somebody could have just put that there just because. But I don't think that calls for a food inspector to come out and inspect your place of business just because of that one review. So I wonder how many reviews did they actually, bad reviews actually, how many bad reviews did they get before they got an inspection done? Right? Because I see that this place is still operating. But at the same time, they just made the news. So why isn't there a close sign on the door right now? That's what I'm trying to figure out. Why is it still operating? Why are the lights on, actually? Like, we need to try and figure these things out.
Now the shop could face consequences after the department says it was recently made aware of the video, but has not received any complaints related to it. The bakery, which is on a 24-month inspection schedule, will get an unannounced inspection where cleanliness will be assessed. A poor inspection could lead to progressive compliant actions like an embargo on the product, re-inspection, civil penalties, or an injunction. In a statement, Crumbl said it immediately took action after learning what happened, saying it immediately closed the store, discarded all the dough on site, and brought in a professional.
But see, but that's what I was just saying. They're still, like, this is live in action now. Like, not now as we're speaking, but in the moment that the news reporter was actually on site, it was still operating. So when did they get this letter, this statement saying that they immediately closed the store? I mean, I guess it doesn't really matter because all in all, it's closed as of now as we speak. But how soon does a place of business have to get closed after something like this goes viral? Right? This is ridiculous. You have so many places that, you know what? For instance, there's a Popeyes, right? In Southeast DC. And they, went viral for all of the rats that they had, right? All of the rats that they had.
All right, y'all ready? This is Popeyes. Love that chicken from Popeyes. Look. Goddamn rats. Look. Look at this shit. These motherfuckers. Look at them. Oh my God. Look at them. Look at them.
And they're still operating. Made news and everything. Like, the actual employee actually lost their job. But guess what? The place of business is still operating even after rats were exposed. So I'm trying to figure out, like, to what extent does places like this have to get shut down because of their cleanliness, the hygiene of the employees, the recklessness of the employees. Like, how, like, it's crazy. And this is why I think home cooked meals need to start becoming more popular. We need to normalize home cooked meals, because us trying to appreciate going out, treating ourselves to something, even though this isn't like a restaurant, it's somewhere you eat. It's somewhere you want to go. You want to get you a nice sweet treat. And the people in the establishment can't even operate around that professionally.
Cleaning crew.
Have you seen this before?
We showed Tatiana Edwards that viral video for the first time after she bought her cookies.
Well, since they threw it out, I still feel pretty safe about eating it.
But not everyone agrees.
Definitely after seeing that video, I don't think I'll be eating at this Crumbl.
Now, as far as those employees who were involved here, Crumbl says that they took appropriate action toward those employees, although it's not clear exactly what that action was. Live in Midtown, Natisha Lance, WBTV, on your side.
Check this.
Okay. That was pretty much it of the video. I just pretty much want to say that this isn't something that we should limit to just YouTube, right? This needs to be on all platforms. This needs to go viral. Because we don't only have to hold one another accountable within our own community with how we represent our community, represent one another, represent ourselves, but we need to hold each other accountable strictly on the fact that this is why This is why people aren't getting opportunities to begin with, because we take advantage of the opportunities. We do whatever with the opportunity that we receive. It's a little bit more deeper than that. Um, I hope that they do not have their jobs. I really, really wish that the news did not cover their face, hide their face. I feel like these people need to get exposed because they can take these actions somewhere else. They don't care. They do not care. It is reckless of them, careless of them. These are the same type of people that will pick their nose and then go and put together your burger, right? They will use the bathroom, wipe their whole bottom, fingers slipping and everything, and then don't wash their hands. But then they will go and then they will package up your food. Like this is just disgusting. Please leave your comments down below. Tell me what you think. Like, comment, and subscribe. And we'll be back with another video soon, y'all. Bye bye.